can just say, hey, what's the what?
What's good?
See, look, I ain't finna play with her today, y'all. Hey, everybody, welcome to Spilling the Tea. I'm your co-host, Corey.
And then I'm your girl, Dree. And we got ourselves a special guest. My bad, bro. We got Miss Just Bree.
We got a baddie for the fatties. We got Bree in the building, y'all.
Period. Boo.
Ain't she a baddie?
Did you say I had a fatty? Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Let's get
What's
this
going
popping.
down, y'all?
We just go, how are you?
I'm good, coming off like the holidays still. I feel like I'm still in that mode of like, dang, I'm ready to wind down, but I still got a lot more work to finish off before this year is over.
Ooh.
So.
Keyword, wind down. So today we're going to be talking about these little views battles that we've been seeing, and plus the postpone battle and a couple of little hip-hop little functions that have been happening lately.
Because hip-hop is for the culture. It's always for the culture.
Baby.
So,
Also, before we start this whole thing off, I want to say RP to my cousin that just passed away last night, and I love you to death. Please put them guns down. We all love y'all, so yeah, put them guns down.
yes, put them down, y'all.
Seriously.
And slow down, y'all.
So so we were just talking about Usher and Chris Brown having a battle. So Bree was just saying that Usher and Chris Brown would eat. So who do you have though in this battle? Like, who would you pick though?
You know what? And definitely I feel like Chris Brown will win because he has longevity. But if you think about it, they would be the perfect battle because they both got in the game super young. Just really, really young. And their careers have similar alignment when it comes down to what happens musically, right?
Yeah.
So, and I was telling y'all before where I feel like Chris Brown is in the stage where Usher was, where everything that he was putting out towards the wind down of his career is hits. Because that's all you got time for. So, like, in that stage of Good Kisser, in that stage of Climax, it wasn't, Confessions. It wasn't Burn, but it definitely hit each and every time.
When I heard Let It Burn, that was my stuff. I did not know he was talking about himself, but I just said Let It Burn. That means burn your clothes up, throw it out the door, like.
Or was he talking about the herpes? Like, it's the difference.
We're going to talk about that another time.
He never said he didn't have it.
We're going to talk about that another time.
No, he did not deny it.
Look, don't be fair. Be fair.
I am.
So, I would say Usher will chew Chris Brown apart. I'm sorry, that is me, because why? Usher knows how to hit that spot when he's singing, and he knows what he's talking about. He knows where he's coming from when he sings his song, especially. You said Good Kisser. Good Kisser was okay.
Yeah. It was all right. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Like, at
without
the
Usher, we
career.
wouldn't have Chris Brown. Exactly.
Just like Guidance is to me is an alright song. Like, is it a Fine China? Is it a Poppin'? Is it a Kiss Kiss? It's not necessarily those
Wall
type
to
of
Wall
songs.
for me was my favorite song for Chris Brown.
That is true. I did like Wall to Wall.
That video was lit.
Look, that's it. Everything else, no.
Like the video was lit.
Okay, so yeah, Chris Brown would probably get ate up by Usher because we know that because Usher did start the road for other little up and coming R&B artists like Jacquees and all that Usher like that. Speaking of, what happened to Jacquees? But I'm not gonna get to that yet.
He's still out there.
He is.
Yeah, he's
making remixes.
Making remixes.
Stop doing everybody's music and make your own. Anyways, so last night, I know y'all so upset about the postponed battle of Keisha Cole and Ashanti.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel? Like, give me some a little intel about, how y'all feel about that. Who y'all think was gonna eat last night?
Keisha.
Ooh.
I don't want to have to say it again, but Keisha was gonna eat, and why? Because she has I feel like they both have the same amount of records that hit, right?
Features and hits, all that. So you got to count all that when it comes to these
Ashanti's gonna chew her out.
How you gonna beat Keisha when Missy Elliott come on? When Missy Elliott come on and she be like, "Yo, Keisha, chill out. She ain't got a yo Ashanti. She ain't got that.
Missy Elliott always hyping up the girls though, so it's like.
Listen.
Damn, that's
Ashanti,
hot.
right. Damn. That's hot.
Okay, so y'all can't jump me now. Y'all both on Keisha Cole's side, and I'm Ashanti.
I honestly was split down the middle with it because regardless, I'm finna be singing in the living room regardless.
That's why
so it didn't really matter to
That's
me.
why she postponed it, because Ashanti's gonna chew that bitch apart.
She
She
ain't
said,
want
I'm
Richard
a-
needs to chill out, because let me tell you something. Keisha got them hood hits, baby. Okay?
Not
So,
that good though. Not
yes.
that good
Like, come on now. You gotta think, like, Ashanti had those, this is cushy, da 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 da.
know what,
Keisha
though?
had that, like, I almost let that chick know where she could meet me. Like, yeah.
Never forget Keisha
That's
walked the
that
whole
energy.
block. She walked the whole block just to break up with somebody in that
though.
video.
Speaking of
Don't
meeting
forget.
you, so
Would've.
I would have took Nivea over Keisha Cole. Like,
Nivea?
yes, bro, Nivea or Anne-Marie. Somebody like, give me somebody that.
Never.
They need to do a versus battle together, because they probably got the same amount of hits, which
Nivea
is one
and
or
Marie
two.
can do it.
You
And
know-
that's not no shade to nobody, because I love Nivea and I love Anne-Marie. But like, we have to be real. Keisha wasn't necessarily a mainstream artist,
Yeah.
but Keisha had those hits that'll hit your soul.
She changed your mind.
Yeah.
She at least on each album had one hit that went crazy.
At least.
At least.
That made you
And then there's
reevaluate
albums where she
yourself.
had upwards of 3. Yes, yes, Rick. Yikes,
Okay.
yikes.
Look, y'all all-
Yes.
everybody I throw out, y'all all against my peoples. So it's okay. I'm not
We
even
still
saying
love them because
We
Anne-Marie
love
brought that
them.
horn sound that
Yeah.
got popular. So, you got to get credit when it's due. For
Yeah.
real.
But I will give my credit, and my credit is to Ashanti, because I feel like she was going to chew the hell out of Keisha Cole last night. But I think she just saved her life with this postpone and shit. So
She said everybody's lives she got corona.
Yes,
I mean, yes, please stay safe. Wear your masks.
Yes,
Don't
she
forget that.
did.
Stay 6 feet distance from each other.
It's-
Social distancing, please. Okay, back to the topic.
Who would you want to see? Who would you see in a versus battle if you could pick two people?
2 people.
Two.
I want groups. I'm sorry, baby. I want groups.
What 2
groups?
groups?
They old school though.
What you got?
Okay.
Hey, what you got?
So they did though. So like it was like the Fat Boys with like another the Run DMC and them group, but they all like DJ and rappers and shit like that. But like you'll get beatboxing versus scratching.
Yeah.
So it's
Scratching?
like, yeah.
That'd be a good one.
So we got beatboxers, so we got DJers and MCs. So I'm like, shit. That's what I like to see. I
Rest in
want to see
peace
all
to
this
Jam
stuff.
Master Jay.
I thought it is J Master. I say Jeff Master Jeff.
Oh my God.
That's like DJ
Chill.
Jazzy Jeff. That's what she was almost
So-
about to say.
So who would you want to see?
Honestly,
Me.
hell yeah.
I'm talking stuff. I
Hell
can't
yeah.
rap, y'all. I'm talking stuff.
Who would I
Gee,
want to
Louise.
see? Like honestly, I love seeing like these rap hip hop battles. So if I could pick, I would love to see like K-Dot and like J. Cole go at it. That'd be a good. That'd
I
be a
love
good
J.
one.
Cole.
But we know we're never gonna get there, because they would never even put out the joint album.
They just started doing music together, so we know that's
But I
not
thought
gonna
J.
happen
Cole
for
don't
real.
want no features with nobody. Like
He does
does.
do stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
And I think if he opened himself up more to allow other writers to come in, just like off script a little bit. But Tyler Perry, you get to
Tyler
involve
Perry.
different stories, and you get to involve different timelines that play out in different people's head. We can literally watch the same video and have a different perspective. That's the same with writing. We can look at the same 2 characters and see their lives going in a particular way. Same thing with beats and storytelling on songs. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes people create beats and have a storyline in mind. You know what I mean? Kind of how
Yeah.
this flows, and you get to sit in the room with that producer and kind of really pound it out and pound the pavement with them. And that really is what creates a great song, right? Is when both of you guys can sit there together and flesh it out. That's what I think J. Cole is missing, and he kind of realized with working with more producers instead of just using his own, beats and what he creates.
Yeah, it took him a while because he could tell even through like the timeline of his albums, like he was still
Exactly.
trying to figure out like
Yeah.
what his sound was.
And it definitely was like less and less features throughout the whole thing.
he got less. and less.
Jay-Z and Kanye can't happen. Why? Because it's like the master and the student
puppet.
can't go against each other quite yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
Yeah.
I always have said,
But
would
they
Jay-Z
are
be the
good,
same
though,
without
team.
Kanye?
They are a good team.
I said, would Jay-Z would have been where he at without Kanye? I'm not sure.
Jay-Z was
Sometimes I
already
don't.
up there. It was just Kanye brought that stupidness out of him, like that stupidness out. Which Kanye was already gone from the mindset already when he made that punk ass Jesus Walk. That's why I really thought, like, why would you even bring up God in a song? Like, why would you even use it? God was only coming for gospel music, not for rap. But he changed the whole thing to a rap. That was different for me, and that took me out of my box with Kanye West. That's why I say Kanye West changed a little bit of some things.
Oh, he changed a lot. No, he's been through a lot.
God come in on rapping though. I mean,
It's
the
such a-
Temptations, yeah, but
It's such a hard conversation to have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where creativity meets religion, or creativity meets
Outside the box.
being spiritual, right? I have levels to things, you know?
a limit.
Yeah.
too.
Like, even when people were like, oh man, we live in Milwaukee and he having a free, church session in Chicago. I had the ability to go, but then I had to sit back and think with myself, like, how much do I really want to play with my own religion here?
Exactly.
How serious? It's just, my religion means so much more to me than to give it away for a moment in time to say that I was just there. That doesn't pan well with me. I don't find him as some preacher. I don't feel like he's mentally stable to be preaching to anybody but him damn self about what he needs to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And though it's like, oh, it's in the moment, he's doing music, he created a gospel album, some people really like feel God. You know what I mean? And when I listened to that album, I didn't get a Kirk Franklin. I didn't get that type of energy where I really feel like he's in tune with that.
I'm walking out of church right now.
I didn't even listen to
I'm
it
not
yet.
that religious myself, so
I'm not religious neither. I feel like I'm way more spiritual
That's
intact
me.
with me and God's relationship than I am with people.
I wanna-
And that's where I find it.
I want to hit y'all in the head with this one though. What about the Yin Yang Twins versus Lil Jon and East Side Boys? What about
Period. That'd be
Period.
dope.
That would be
It's gonna be
sick.
hyped the whole.
That'd
It's gonna
be
be
dope.
hyped the whole
I
night.
would definitely
You said Lil Jon to go kill it? Dude,
Kill
that
it.
man said
Period.
snap your fingers. Come on now. Who's
Lil Jon been doing this since the 90s. This ain't nothing
baby,
new for
when he
him.
came
Ain't
out,
nothing
when he
new, baby.
came out with Crunk Juice,
Crab juice.
He
you
had his
walked
little
in
cup
and
all the
nothing on
time.
the floor dance. We was on the floor.
How you gonna be Lil Jon when he come out? Yeah. Oh damn, he won. He won.
Right.
Oh shit, I can't even say it right. He won.
Then I go walk into David Banner like, where you at, my brother? I know that you're an activist. You
Yeah.
changed for the better,
Yeah.
but I need you to come out and run that shit.
He might have found a
Girl.
better niche with the activism.
I need to
Period.
hear that song one more time, dog. He need to come out and sing that song one more time and make them hoes come out and shake it, twerk it, drop it. Like
That
Period.
David Banner been on that holy grail shit, and
Right.
come out and give me some of that juice.
real pimps. Get
So
down
where
the
do y'all
floor.
see music going at this point?
We could be robots.
Robot.
We're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be all like that still. We're gonna be doing that little like whispering and shit. I don't like it. I don't get into it.
Yeah.
Rap is moving around, whispering and giggling and
It's been an interesting year for music because a lot of shit shut down. So it's not like even like there are people who release music, but like your main people like the
Yeah.
Beyonces of the industry or like Jay-Z. Nobody's really like been putting out a lot of projects. Drake didn't put too much stuff out this year. He did the Tootsie Slide, but
Yeah, he
Ooh,
did.
look at y'all. That's when he was in a hotel building. So
he was in his house.
I'm gonna go over there then.
I know, right?
So,
Drake would invite your girl.
all right, we got
Child,
one more.
Did you know?
Champagne Poppy.
We're gonna do two more versus battles, then we're gonna go on to the next topic. So, who y'all feel like y'all want to see one more time before we move it on?
I think I said mine. I really do want to see Chris Brown and Usher. Like those are the two that I really, really want to see.
So, my last people I want to see, God rest her soul, Minnie Riperton, and I want to see, what's her name? Shantae Moore. No, I want to see Shantae Moore, but just not going against Minnie Riperton.
I was about to say
I
that's
was
like
gonna
They
say,
both can do
oh,
that
wow.
whistle tones. That shit be so sick.
Oh,
My throat gone. I can't do it no more.
who would Mariah go up against? I think she had to go up against Beyonce.
Didn't Ariana Grande steal her soul? Her
I
snot box.
They're the
No,
only
like-
three who could hit that whistle range. It was
Look, you see-
Mariah Carey, Minnie Riperton, and then Ariana
My snot box
Grande.
gone. Don't worry about it.
and just because she can hit it, that's where the comparison comes into.
That's where
You
they're always
when
going to
you're a
give you that
woman, it's
comparison.
different. Like when you're a woman in any industry, you're compared to everybody. I
'Cause
don't
the-
know how many times I've been compared to Angela Yee. And I don't even sound
Hey.
like Angela. I don't look like Angela.
said
Shout out to
Bailey
And I
Angela
Coleman.
Yee.
love- And I love Angela, and I like it. But that's the thing. Like, oh, you're going to be the... How many times have I heard you're going to be the next Angela Yee?
Or Bailey Coleman.
It's beyond
Like
a
you're Brie.
compliment.
You gonna be
It's-
the Brie.
either which one, Angela Yee, Bailey, whoever, it's beyond a compliment for
Mm-hmm.
me. You know what I mean? But you also have to think about how that makes that person feel. It feels pushed out the door.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, Ariana really cultivated her own sound and cultivated her own followers. Like, what she did in this last album, Thank You Next, she really embodied what it meant to go through, like, some type of struggle.
Because she was going through it on that album.
Can I get a Selena Gomez?
Listen.
Look, can I have a Selena Gomez? Okay, so we didn't hit it off on this topic. So right now we finna jump into this holiday feeling. Like, how y'all feel about getting into the holidays? Like, do y'all feel like Christmas is coming for y'all? Like, what?
Yeah.
You know, I just heard my first Christmas song last week. And I thought for sure it was going to be Mariah Carey. But it was This Christmas, actually.
This Christmas.
And that's actually my favorite one. I was just like, looky
So
here.
any trips? Like y'all going anywhere? Like,
At the top of the year, I'm going to
top. She's a top.
Vegas.
Viva Las
Why
Vegas.
everybody going to Vegas?
Yeah.
They cheaper, like flights, cheaper, like.
Man, my round trip was $66.
All them
Chill
flights
out,
is
okay?
shit, okay?
Chill out. I'm
Yeah.
taking
Can I get
a
a round
trip.
trip?
It is what it is. I'm gonna social distance. I'm gonna wear my mask. I'm gonna keep it cute. I did get tested and I came back negative.
So-
tell you that much right now.
So as a director producer for us two,
Yes.
and us three actually, we are our directors and producers.
Yep.
So are you going down there to get footage for like the project we're doing or anything like that?
So I'm not going down there to get footage for that, but I am going down there to get footage for a new project that I'm working on, which is the Misadventures of Bree. And
Yeah.
I'm going to be exploring the different types of weeds that's out there. I'm not a weed smoker, necessarily.
That's
Represent
But I'm
for
in
the
the
me.
club all the time, DJing, hosting. Of course, I see it. Of course, I'm around it, being in the music industry. And I always feel like a lame because I never know what's going on. So I'm so serious. People be like, yeah, that good Sativa. I be like,
Sativa.
what's Sativa? Like and I know
yeah.
Sativa and Indica, but like I don't really know the ins and outs of it. So I've been on a mission to like kind of detail my misadventures of learning these different things, and within that whole category of learning things, I'm going to explore things like pole dancing and stripping.
Ooh, I want to get on a pole.
And more things about
want a
stuff I
pole.
don't necessarily
I
know
want one,
about these women's lives, or even like these guys who smoke weed or whomever. Like, I just want to be more open and figuring these things out, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the whole reason for me going to Vegas. But there is like other things I'd be out there doing, like relaxing.
Of
Hello.
course.
That's
Like,
what you need.
relax.
That's what you
Because
always
you
need.
out of Wisconsin,
You
honey.
need some me
That's-
time.
Listen, okay, I've been here the whole pandemic and it has been stressful, you know, and I haven't stopped working since this whole ordeal.
Same here.
So like
Same.
I've had people, you know, fall sick to it, and I've had people pass away, and I just never stopped during this whole thing. So I do need to take a break and stop.
What about
for a
you, Dre?
second.
What am I doing? So, actually, because I just talked to my mama about this, we're actually going to go to Miami.
Welcome to
I
Miami.
know.
Hot tamales.
Yes. And
Okay.
Yes,
Hot
safety
tamales.
first. You know, we're not going to try to be around too many people. You know,
Right.
I literally just want to like sit my ass on like the beach and be near nobody and
Yes.
just sit there
And chill out.
and just chill. Right.
I'm mad because y'all finna have some good times while I'm finna be struggling to get all these black people to show me their hairs and doing their hair and all that stuff. That's for my project.
No, I definitely have to do my project too. So like,
No.
you know,
Yeah, everybody still gotta do
not
homework.
exist.
Also-
I still got homework too, so don't feel bad.
Also, please, I am looking for people that are getting their hair done, that's doing hair. I want y'all to be in the show. It's about hair, all textures, all styles, everything, the quality, the moments, the time, the memories, all that. I want all that. And I will talk to you about it more. Just inbox me, and I will. My inbox is Corey Buckwheat McNeil. Inbox me if you feel like you want to be on there, on the show. Your hair got to be flawless, nappy, bald. I want it all. I want you to tell me about your hair experience and how you feel about your hair and why you love your hair or your texture, all that.
From the
That's
naturals
my
all the way
project.
to the
Wow,
weeds,
they out here,
all of that.
They out here having vacations
Hey.
while I gotta do work still.
No, you know, like
No.
literally. So if you don't know, me and Corey go to school together. We are at MATC. We're both student producers at MATC with
Yep.
PBS studios and
Yep.
stuff. Milwaukee, Channel 10. Make sure you check out Letters to
Santa,
Santa.
December
because
22nd.
December
My
21st
first
through
is-
to December 24th, we are premiering our episodes. We both
Yep.
have worked on that show, whether it was script writing, whether it was visual production. we definitely worked extremely hard on that, right?
Please don't laugh at me dancing, y'all, because I'm dancing on there.
Listen,
Dance
I
your ass away, baby.
made sure I was on nobody's camera, okay?
Hey, okay, so-
I didn't do nothing.
So, Letters to Santa, December 21st to 24th. I will be having 2 segments on myself. I will be a detective, and I will be a dancing elf. So, please
Period.
make sure y'all watch that. Channel 1036.
Yes. So with that being said, we have this up and coming project, which is our student ops. It's worth a lot. Chorus is about hair and like really exploring a different type of culture that goes into black girls' hair.
Yeah, you touched yours. You said,
Listen,
she said clean.
and to be real with you, we're not the only black kids in that class or even in that program, but it's not a lot of us.
Yeah.
So whereas he's exploring the side of our hair, I'm exploring the side of our black businesses.
Yeah.
So I will be interviewing, and I won't be interviewing, but Carrie, aka will be interviewing and hosting for my segment, and she's gonna work at these businesses for a full day. Listen, this is gonna be something fun and something very new that hasn't been done before. So pray for me.
Yeah. So,
and make sure you tune into our stuff, okay? Next semester.
Bree, you supposed to be my host for my show.
Yes.
If not, you can. I do have somebody in mind too, though. It's a guy.
Yeah.
I want
you know
him
I
to
got
also-
you. Just tell me the date.
Yeah, I know you're comfortable sitting there talking to people and asking about their hair, and then on top of that, you got your own hair. You can just flick around and touch. You know,
if they want to do my hair for the low, let me tell
I
you.
probably get your hair done for
Oh,
free.
can they take volunteers for that? I'll do that.
I know,
too.
right?
Hey,
Who,
like, wait a minute now.
what's
Hey,
up?
hey, let me get in on this.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So the next topic we're going to talk about is worrying about other people's money. Like, stay out of my pockets, y'all. Can y'all feel me on that? Why do y'all be so worried about my pockets? Like, what I got in it?
Because people ain't got shit else to do these days. So
Like-
some people really forget that, like when they were all over Cardi because she wanted to buy an $88,000 purse. I'm like, you do gotta remember, Cardi is like in a whole different tax bracket.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's chump change for her.
88,000.
My bum ass is going to
It ain't
Goodwill.
nothing for her.
And also, Birkin bags are an investment. I don't think people know that. Alligator
They are.
Alligator, anything
Who wanna wear
doesn't
dead
age.
animals on
Like,
them?
it doesn't depreciate. It appreciates over time. So if you buy that, baby, you're set. And she has about 30 plus Birkin bags. I remember her talking about it on her live.
She has plenty of them because the $88,000 bag can easily be sold for like
I'm going to Goodwill.
$400,000.
Look, I'm
And
going
now
to Goodwill.
Mm.
They shut down Payless, so I can't buy no cheap stuff no more. So I got a Goodwill. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not rich. I
Hey,
go
don't
to
sleep on
Walmart.
the Goodwill. You be
My
surprised
clothes
what you
come from
find up
Walmart,
in there.
y'all. This got bought on Amazon. I love Gumbo. So
Listen, at the end of the day, you float what's within your taste, what is within your tax bracket. That nobody is less than because of what they wear, and I think that's a
Exactly.
definite like problem
yeah.
in the black community. Like I don't give a damn what you wear. I don't.
Pretty much.
I care what most times. What does a job care about, right? Your productivity.
Your hair.
And if you think about that, if you treat yourself like a job, like a thing that you do every day, that you want to do, that you love, you know what I mean? That's what matters, right?
Yes.
As long as you're not around here funky,
Ain't
not
bathed
looking
in like
you know,
weeks and shit.
Hey,
know what I
I ain't gonna fake the funk. I have sat around Musty once.
It could be because of the
do that.
Just because-
I
Listen,
do that on a bad weekend.
Yeah,
like,
that was
like,
it. My bad day. And he
It's-
was
it's
like,
a real
"Oh, you
thing.
good? Like, you good?" I was like, I didn't get a chance to shower. Like,
Here, let me,
oh, no, you good? Sit down. Like,
Here,
oh,
let me
shit.
tell you something. Have y'all ever been sad or upset about something like a breakup?
Yeah.
Nigga.
and you just sit there.
You just be
I
like,
just sit there and I'm
"Oh,
just like,
shit."
I don't want
I'm
to do
done
shit.
crying.
It's like, so what? And it happens. Like, if it wasn't human, then it wouldn't happen. If we don't get musty, it wouldn't be human. Like,
Exactly.
So,
It is what it is.
My question is: have a relationship make you go broke?
Hell no.
No,
I mean,
never
him go
again.
broke.
Hey.
Never
Yeah, him
again.
go broke.
I went broke.
Never gonna be
went
broke because
so
of a
broke.
relationship.
I went broke as fuck, like giving out my last, even to my spouse or to my family. Like I go broke giving out my last. Like yesterday, I had $10 to my name. It was my niece's birthday. I gave my $10 up because God gave me. Guess what? I got $20.
It
See?
happens like
See?
that, though.
I
No,
gave my
it be
niece
like
my last
that.
10. Turn around, got a whole 20. I was like, damn, like. I got some money back.
See what happens
That's
to
how
good
God
people.
works.
That's why I said my pocket is my pockets. I know I got a little bit something in it, but damn, can you not worry about my pockets? Like,
I'm a little weird on that. Like, no, I'm not. Like, kids, family, that's
Yeah.
a no. That's a no-brainer for me. But in relationships, people like to call me a city girl. I'm not a city girl. I'm not a city girl. What I am is Bree, okay?
she want to eat fancy.
But
What's
I,
wrong with being-
Hey,
what's wrong with
no,
being
I
fancy?
was raised with my mama, so
She
it's
like crab legs.
I do love crab legs, oysters with the lobster. Chill out, like that's
Ooh.
me.
Oh, you is rich.
That
I'm going home with her. I'm going home with her tonight.
it's not rich.
Baby,
It's
we
just
sharing a bed.
them. I really do like seafood. But back to it though, right?
Yeah.
So I just feel like you gotta show me that you care. You know, there's 5 different types of love languages.
Yes.
And my love language that I like is like gifts and affect and words of affection. Like I need you to say it or I don't know it. And if I don't know
Period.
it, I'm good on
I'm
it.
tired of saying it.
Nah,
I love
you
you.
got
I
to
love
tell.
you.
You
I
got
love
to
you.
tell me,
Ooh,
bro.
you know what? I'm weird with saying I
But
love
guess
you
what?
too. Like
Iggy,
I don't
I love
necessarily
you.
need
Can I
to
get
say
some
all
money?
that.
I love you. Can I get some money? I love you. Can I get some money? Then keep on saying I love you, but taking your dollars out your pockets. I
There's
love you.
some
I
men-
don't
there-
do that.
See,
But
See, I
like,
can't. That I can't do. But you know, if you got it, know you like the kid, then you know
Right.
why not?
You
What's
like
what's
the
wrong
kid.
with
It
that?
ain't
You know?
tricking if you got it, baby. Listen,
You're right.
listen, baby.
Look,
It
you know
ain't
what?
that.
I'm gonna clap on
Yes,
Sometimes I
yes.
don't have it, but I do have it.
Like if I'm really into you, we are together. We are like I wouldn't, and that's another thing. I feel like everybody is driving cars without a title
Or
right?
license.
Or a
Like that-
license.
or a license, right? But I'm not. You're not gonna be like, yeah, I want to have all these benefits of driving a car, but I'm not gonna give you the license, bitch. If I purchase this car and I'm doing all these things for this car, I better have the title.
Hello?
So if I don't got girlfriend title, if you're like, oh, I just want to see where this goes, but I also want you to cook for me, and I also want you to go and do these
Baby.
things.
You
for me,
know,
but I
that's-
don't have the title. Let this car get crashed up. Like,
Where's
in
my
the
ring?
What happened?
What's going on?
So when it's like proof of insurance or like proof of like what do you have? Where's the title? Where's the registration? Where's this information? Which is AKA cheating or like this is a line that I don't want crossed where we're not together. Then you get
See,
pushed
that's
with
when
that,
they hit you with the "we're
Chill
not
out.
together." That's
I'll
what they
take a
love to
ring,
hit you
please.
with.
And that's why I be like, listen, son, you can't get any of that. Like there's lines, limitations, and boundaries. And I found the more I date, the more I'm out here really doing me. People start to realize once you said that you're this is what it is, people tend to flow with that. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I can't mess with her unless I'm serious.
Serious, yeah.
Like you
Period.
gotta be serious.
I
with
want
it.
that ring.
And when you're not, you be like, chill out, go your way.
Exactly.
But you have to stand on it, which is the hardest thing on this earth to do. And I'm not the spokesperson for necessarily always standing on what I mean, but I'm practicing it, right? Like practicing meaning what you say and saying what you mean.
All
Man,
right.
y'all men be so fine, so y'all be pulling me in sometimes. I gotta
Pulling
get
me
back
in.
to reality. Like, hold on, wait a minute.
Man,
Like, hold on now.
y'all is going nuts. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to Spilling the Tea. We over here talking a little bit about the little views battles, the versus battles, finance, why you in my pocket, and a little bit about the culture of blacks, the hairstyles, rap, all that. You can tune in, say something, say what you want to say. Let us know something. Speak your mind like we speaking ours. Spill that tea.
Spilling that.
Spill it.
Spill that
So y'all need to spill some tea on me. We were just talking about relationships. Are y'all in relationships?
show.
How do I explain?
Oh.
Ah, see?
How do I explain this?
Contested.
Oh.
Oh.
Like, go
Plot
y'all
twist.
right now.
Plot twist.
I am not in a relationship, but I'm actively dating people, which has
Ooh.
been like one of the best things on earth. Because like you don't
She's
have
a
to,
free
you're not
agent.
obligated exactly, baby.
Yes.
So hit my
I'm a
line.
free agent.
But
I'm
you don't
trying-
necessarily have to be like indebted to somebody or anything,
line.
right? You know, and that's fun.
But see, I feel like people don't know how to date these days.
Mhm.
That's the problem. You see,
Too
because
busy
when
wanna
you're
take the
talking to
clothes off.
somebody
Yeah.
or like you're dating somebody, but then you want to treat this person like you're in a committed relationship, and then this person ain't in a relationship with you,
Right.
and then you could just meet somebody who has everything everything that you want in that whole package. And not to say that people don't care about you, but you know, people really have to be like very like communicative and like vocal.
I've only been in one serious relationship. And it was like, will you be my girlfriend? Like, it was like, I really want to be here with you. I hate the thought that you're out here dating other people except for just me. Let's do this, right?
Right.
So how does that even? I'm used to that. So it's like, if you try to come at me with some like, oh, I want us to be here, but I don't want no title or like any of that stuff, I'd be like,
listen, when you say, Dree, I want to be with you, then we can talk about some stuff, okay?
It's for me, it's just the compromising with each other. Like, are you gonna do this with me? Or are you gonna like go half with me instead of me just doing everything by myself? Because the fact is, every time I know somebody be like, I'm pregnant, and they're like, like I hear it a lot when people say, "Oh, I'm pregnant now. What I'm gonna do?" And the first thing that I see is he disappeared on you. Like, oh, I love this mom, and that's the thing right there.
Well, can we talk about that? Like, I think
we could dive in for like 2-3 minutes. Come on, let's dive into it.
I think that in this generation, it has definitely been this baby mama culture. And I'm not into being somebody's baby mama. Like, you know, like sir, listen, I understand sometimes the baby comes before the ring, but it shouldn't necessarily only feel like that. I remember seeing Zonique saying like, he doesn't have to marry me because I don't feel comfortable with that commitment. Wait, hold on, but you're pregnant. You know that, right? Like, I feel like a child is so much bigger than marriage. You know, that's not life. I would rather have the commitment of a marriage than have a commitment of a baby before. You know, like
I've seen it done too many.
I'm not gonna do that.
I've seen it done too many times. Even people like get married and then like they say they get a divorce. You know, you're divorced, but you know if you guys like have kids and stuff like that, you two are still stuck together forever.
The commitment is way different. If you marry this person and y'all get years to just be with each other, that's how you kind of really know that somebody wants you for you instead of wanting you because. Oh, I gotta stay for the kids. Oh, I don't want to break up
type shit because that's a problem too. People will just stay for the kids and then they're not happy.
I hear that a lot. I'm here for the kids. I hear that a lot. Like I see some fathers trying their best to stay in their kids' life, even though when the baby mom's like, "Oh, I don't want this nigga around my baby. What this and that." Yeah. But my thing is, how you cannot want the father around his own, like you know.
If the father really wants to be there, then
But he don't have to be in a relationship with you just to be there. Like stop. Doing that narrative,
but that's a lot of people.
You gotta be with me, just be with this baby. Like what? Like
it's a fine line.
Between love and the relationships and family, you can't want all of it.
Because people do use their kids as pawns when they feel any type of way. Both sides, so it ain't just baby mama, baby daddy thing, but they'll do things like. Just to antagonize the other person, but then you're still not putting the interest of the kid first, and that's when the shit just gets messy and everybody's pissed off at each other. Kid don't know what to think.
Right, and I don't have a kid to speak necessarily well in this situation. But let's just be real, like about it. There's a lot of baby mama cultures where people just feel comfortable enough to feel like I'm gonna be in his life forever now, and that's what I wanted. But think about. You can still be in somebody's life forever if there's genuine love. It doesn't have to be a love child.
Exactly.
That keeps you together, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Whatever.
That's real fact.
It's accurate though.
Yeah.
I just love when both parents love the child, even if they're not together. They both love that kid. They'll do anything for that baby.
I think it's incredibly hard to try to do some type of co-parenting shit and. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? That's why I feel like I take my time with dating because I would really hate.
I'm scared dating.
Hate to be in that situation.
When you date men with kids, you see it too because I'm just like, oh yeah, y'all really do this shit, huh?
This gonna be my last little remarks on that, and then we're gonna move on. So to me, dating now is like once you hook up with somebody, they go crazy nuts. Like
what sign are they though? That's
it don't matter what sign. It's just, like I tell people, I'm a blessing and a curse, and I do not want you to stalk me or or go nuts over me. Just be a friend first, before you try to be a lover.
So basically, you don't want people to rush. You don't want people to rush into something. I don't
want you to jump into loving me because I'm a Cancer. I love hard, so I don't want you to fall on your face just like I fall on my face. Because in fact is, I will fucking kill you.
See, that's that Cancer
I'm
shit.
a Gemini, and people tend
Gemini.
To, hey.
Gemini game.
See, look, y'all play
like
games too.
It's not playing games. It's more.
We're
so
just
like,
brutally honest. That's my issue. I'm too honest sometimes.
I think I'm just.
Our host will get beat up.
In the line of honesty, I just want to know what's up, and if it is what it is, it is what it is, and I can lose. Just know that I'm probably gonna lose interest.
No, Geminis are known. We can lose interest so quick. The moment that we see some shit's not going right, or you ain't trying to like mellow out on the same level of us, would be like, hey, how you doing? Like over there, you know.
How you doing?
Like,
and that's not
Kelly,
a shot to
busy?
anybody. You know what I mean? I take my time with things because I know how fast I can like.
Yeah,
into
you
it,
really
yes.
got to take
No,
your
not
time.
go into it because I take my time going
Look,
into it. But
let
like
me-
I could get out of it so quick. I'd be like, yo, I'm out. What?
This is what I want to know
Crazy.
before I even jump the boat. I want to know your favorite color, what you like to do. Like, I want to know everything about you before I get to that step of trying to do anything like with you or relationship wise. Because why? I
Yeah,
need
of
to know who you
course.
are. I need to bond with you first.
Well, let's see if
Don't
you two
hold
are
me too tight
compatible
either. Don't
too.
choke me out.
Seriously,
Because you
like,
both could really care about each other. Like, you like, this is my dog, this and that, but y'all ain't compatible with nothing.
I'm not
so.
crying on nobody's doorstep no more. I'm done. That
Have
crying
I ever
shit's
cried on
over.
somebody's doorstep?
You know what? I think I have too much pride because I'm like,
Dude,
yo,
I
yo,
didn't chase
yo.
somebody down, telling them I loved them. I cried and everything. I
that
woke up.
It does
realizing
happen.
That is my lowest point ever in my life.
No, it happens like that. I'm not gonna sit up here and be the martyr and say that I never have or I never done or I never sat on somebody's phone and said what's going on, why can't we be? But the
Yep.
truth of the matter is,
I would show my
that,
messages. Look, I would show my messages because I'm that one. But like,
Y'all don't want to see my messages.
I have long paragraphs. Like,
I get in so much
it
trouble.
just be like, was it me? Was it you? Was it us? Like,
we?
was it we? Like, yeah, like, yeah. It hurts. Love hurts. Please make sure you go into love with an open head because love is a war. It's like a
extremely
battlefield.
extremely slow.
And
It's
recognize
never
those
slow.
toxic
Everybody
situations.
jump so quick though. Like everybody jump in it so quick.
I'm learning that it is pacing because I will go so slow. I will drag a dude on for months, and that's not fair. And I wouldn't say drag. Okay, what you shake your head for? Tell me that.
I think he
don't.
don't.
Shaking your head
I think
for?
he done been through this before. That's why he's shaking his head.
You disgust me. Let me give her. Let me give her. You disgust me.
What does
I
that
swear.
mean though? So I wouldn't say drag on for months. I just need to know, like, you know, I'm a slow paced person. I will meet your family. I'll come talk to your mama. I'm the type where your family's gonna love me. Like,
So-
I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
I
I'm
mean,
doing everything to make you come off as
you want.
girlfriend material.
Thank
You
you.
are playing the role to be the next woman that I want to spend my life with, only for you to still
Move
don't
on.
know if this is what you want.
Exactly.
Can't
You better
do all
speak.
of that.
It's
a
more
tricky.
So, like,
It's tricky.
It is tricky.
They want their
and
cake to
this
eat
is
it,
where I
too.
know I realize like I have to give on. Like I have to give on this in particular because I have to allow him to know what's up, right? I have to allow
Yeah,
him to
let him know.
that this is solidified to see how much more can we
Here
go.
we go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I just be feeling like like I have an obligation now. Like when I'm a girlfriend, I have an obligation. You know what I mean? I have duties now.
Yeah,
That-
there are shit that you have to do as a girlfriend.
And it's like, damn, I be like, well, my duties as a student, sometimes I fall short. My duties as a producer, sometimes I fall short. And and I be like, why can't we be in this stage still where we're like, why does it necessarily matter for us to have this title? But I do want the title. It's a weird, complicated thing that I go back and forth with myself all the time. But I'm gonna fix it. Okay, I'm gonna fix it so I don't disgust people.
No, I think
you
that's
wanna
me
say.
too. Like
y'all
you want
scared
to
me a
say-
little bit because now I feel like y'all gonna bust my windows on my car, my tires, and everything.
Oh, hell
I
no.
egged somebody's
Let me
car.
tell
Y'all so smooth with it. Oh, it's this and that. But guess what? It's gonna be a busted window, tire on flat.
Hey, wait a
house
minute
on
now,
fire.
because I only egged that man's car because he owed me money. That was the difference. So you
Don't be
see,
spilling the-
that's the
look,
difference.
now you
Like,
spilling
you
tea
know?
for real now. You spilling all the time.
Hey.
You really, really, really like try to put me down bad like that. I got brothers. Like, and I let
too many brothers.
I let
Me
a dude
too.
know from the jump. Like, yo, I got brothers. Like, I don't even let dudes raise their voice at me. Don't talk to me like
I'm that
you're
one
crazy.
who's gonna do that. I might do it.
You either gonna
I got
talk
way
to me
too
like
many
you
of them.
sane or you're not. And when you don't, just know that, and that's the importance of guys knowing that there's men in your life, right?
Yeah, they gotta know that.
They have to know that there's people that is gonna protect you to the death. They'll take a rat for that ass, and that is so important. Because
I'm going
I'll
to
be
jail.
like, did you just? And he'd be like, hold on, sorry, listen.
Like, oh, my
That's
brother's
not what I
crazy.
mean.
See, that's why I did what
And
you
my
did.
brothers ain't crazy. They mad sane, and they will sanely take that charge. Like you disrespected
Like, it's
her.
like, it's nothing.
You disrespected her. It's so important because then they know that they can't fuck with you the same way that they can fuck with somebody who may not have the same people behind them to protect them. You know.
See, so that's why I did what I did, because now he knew who one of my brothers was, and one of them, he does like semi mixed martial arts, so he know my brothers. So
Black belt.
I was
Chill
like,
out.
you know what? I don't want him to come whoop your ass. There's a high chance I might still talk to you later. So I was just like, what else can I do in
What
substitute
else?
shit? Because
What
what
is it?
else? Because no, cause my brother would have gave him that ass whooping. That wouldn't have been good at all. Like,
What's
I
up?
don't like
y'all-
that look. What's up?
No, actually, I was finna be done with this topic. If y'all still got something to say, y'all can say it now.
No, go ahead.
Nah, speak your mind. Speak.
Speak my mind forever. Hold my peace. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spilling the Tea.
Yes, we done spilled a lot of tea today.
What's up, everybody? So we just got done talking about all the views battles, relationships, love, hair, letters to Santa. That's good promo. I want to get into what else we gonna get into.
What we want to talk about? We want to talk about blackfishing? What we want to talk about?
Blackfishing.
Do you-
That's
do you-
like catfish.
Do you know what blackfishing is?
No, but that's like a black person catfishing.
I think
people.
us like we could hit this topic like
Boom.
yeah.
Y'all don't even know what
Texas.
peg is, so I'm gonna leave y'all alone now.
We don't know what is.
You know what peg was.
Oh, I know
Peg?
what peg is.
Her.
I knew what pegging was.
Her.
I know what
I
peg
knew
is.
who it was.
You know.
How do you know what peg is? I'm just playing, but
Baby.
that gonna be another topic. We're gonna talk about that another time when we talk about toys and tricks. Please, that's gonna be the next episode of Spilling the Tea. We're gonna talk about toys and tricks. So make sure you're watching
tips
that.
and tricks.
Tips.
Huh?
Toys and
Tips
tricks.
But just know I
We're gonna
know.
tell you how to spice up that relationship in the bedroom, baby. How to keep it up there.
Have me on next season.
You want to be?
Next, episode.
She want to be
We
back.
got
on,
you, girl.
Okay, I got you. So you can't hold no dirt back when I start asking
Listen,
questions.
I don't. But let me tell you.
She said she got Gary reflexes.
Who?
Who
That's for another top. That's for
Who
that's for
that
the next
is?
episode.
Who that be?
Who? Like who? Who?
Hey, I'm looking for the owl, y'all.
Who? Listen.
Y'all got me looking for this owl.
But no, I'm sorry.
What's
Continue.
blackfishing though? Like, tell me. Like, let me get inside this. What's blackfishing? Y'all?
So blackfishing is like people from a different ethnicity. They'll change like their whole look, appearance. Like they'll change their hair. Hell, they'll get surgery on their noses now. I heard they get that shit done now too, where they get their nostrils spread open more, and then they basically live the identity of a black person. Is what blackfishing is.
And it's typically women of
Yep.
other races other than black living like black women.
White men.
Most recently, we had the Ivy Park put on these two Russian women, pale as all daylight. If you see the two comparisons from what they look like before and what they look like after tanning and the hair, they look like they're racially ambiguous black women, but they're not.
They're not.
And that's where that is the blackfishing is the peak of culture appropriation, right?
Yeah.
So, and the reason why we don't care as black women, we don't give a damn about what you do. We just give a damn about
How you do it?
not even how you do it.
It's about acknowledgement.
It's about listen, we are here, right?
Yeah.
And what you're not gonna do is take our culture and strip it away from us. The reason why I think most black men can't see it is because these white women is taking what black women have created. Let's
Big
be
booties.
serious
Like
here.
that's the truth.
Real booties.
Koreans may do nails, but we have taken nail art up the roof.
Yeah.
We're the people who put the money in those communities.
Yes.
Stop
it's
playing
us.
with me.
It's
and
us.
I'm not one to be ashamed about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have developed this culture into what it is, and we have aided and abetted in so many different cultures.
So many stuff.
And we're not saying that you can't take our culture, but what you can't get cornrows and call them boxer braids and literally try to change the emphasis of meaning behind it. That is what culture appropriation is. And when we see somebody tan their skin to the tone of me, to the tone of Corey, to the tone of Adrian, that's the problem. Because what we face is that she's ugly. She's not worthy to be a cover girl. She's not worthy to be a model. She's not worthy enough because her skin isn't this or that. And let's be real, that has only started now in this day and age where our skin tone has been slightly appreciated by bigger brands and cultures. And that's over time of fighting. Stop playing with us. It was so many times where Naomi Campbell and Tyra Banks were the only black models, and they were like, hey, we can only have one. Who's going to be our token black girl? We can't have too many of y'all. Why?
Kind of like how the industry gave Lupita, the black actress image, Lupita. Everything was for Lupita. I love her too. But she became like that token. Oh yeah, well here's a black actress that's out here.
Oh,
but let's
she's
not
black. Remember all her hair texture.
Yeah,
it's that nap. Chill out.
But
but then you ignore all the other black actresses who've been doing this for 15, 20 years plus.
The first thing I hear about a black woman has always been called as a black bitch. Like, oh, this black bitch. It's like, whoa, like. That's how y'all perceive us. Like,
so why would I be a black bitch? Why can't you just be a
black
bitch?
Women like that.
It's
always, this black ass girl,
mean?
this black bitch. It's always that. They always put y'all down first before y'all uplift y'all. And then other cultures. I understand. I'm sorry.
No, keep going.
Other cultures do be taking y'all styles and everything. I watch everybody steals from our culture.
We have been the precipice of what style is for so long.
We are the inventors.
Let's be so honest about that. I'm not even just talking about black men because they're a part of this conversation too. But I'm a black woman and I can speak for this conversation, and definitely because of who I am, right?
Yep.
So if I'm just taking that and I'm just talking about women in general, we have given other women of other cultures so much flavor, so much style, so much emphasis as to being who you are. Because let's be real, we had to create who we are during these times. We don't have back culture necessarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you know what part of Africa you come from. Oh, my family is Guinea. My family is Nigerian. My family is from a tribe from Lagos. Like,
we Nigerian.
That is part of your identity. But us as African American women here, we have had to develop who we are in our style and culture and pick and pull. But we have changed and created and developed.
Yeah.
And that's where it comes in. We don't take something that has been known to be Asian. For an example, when Kim Kardashian did kimono, you can't say kimono. Yeah. And they stood on that. This is the culture of
dragon.
This is the culture. Kimonos are a traditional garb
robes they wear in Japan, like the geishas
wear.
Yep.
So yeah,
but I'm like, ain't that a kimono dragon?
But that is.
It is
kimono
dragon. It is kimono dragon.
Like, that's the only thing I thought about when you said that kimono.
And it's found mostly in East Asian culture.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you stand on that. You stand on who you are. But we're the only people that get looked at sideways when we stand on who we are because it's more of a modern age where we were able to develop these things. You know what I mean? It wasn't 1800 where we were able to say, this is our culture, this is what it is. Nope. We didn't have that. All that was stripped away. We were still slaves at this time. And then let's not even forget when we were developing our culture in the 1940s, 1930s, 1920s, our stuff got pillaged, plundered, and burned down, salted. Like, let's be real.
Out.
So now when we're developing that, we're coming for what is ours, and therefore
they don't like that.
There shouldn't be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's not just, we're just having fun. Yeah, have your fun. Have your fun. But there's consequences to everything. Yep. There's good consequences and there's bad consequences.
Exactly.
What you're not going to do is take it and strip it because we're developing who we are as black people and specifically black women. And we're getting out here and voting, baby.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, we voted
I'm
this
proud
time.
of the black people for voting this year because a lot did that job.
Right. Because what people don't realize, every time dude says fraud or rigged votes, it's really disrespecting the black vote, because us black people actually went out and voted this year.
And then some people was in jail, they can't vote. So it's really good that our outside black folks that's out here in the streets are voting for the people that's inside jail that can't vote. So they doing their jobs for them. So shit.
Period. And I'm sorry, y'all. I be getting serious.
No, you actually good. You doing your thing for me. You doing your thing.
I get not emotional, but passionate about this conversation, because who else is gonna have this conversation? Exactly. Nobody's gonna stand up for us but us.
Yep.
You know, it's FUBU. It's for us by us. Mm-hmm. Therefore, it has to be a bigger conversation that's always had. Like, if a black man's not gonna protect me, I protect me.
Exactly.
And that's not to say I have plenty of black men in my life that protect me.
Like,
yes. Crazy.
I protect everybody.
Shout out to the kings.
Period.
Yes.
Baby.
Y'all see, we dive deep into this.
We got
topic.
deep. We had fun. We don't got deep.
It hit hard because blackfishing does happen and you don't realize it, but.
And you may not realize it.
You don't
literally think that's what this woman looks like, and then behind closed doors, she's going to go get tan. She's going to wipe off this makeup that is 6 shades darker than herself. It's a new form of blackface. That's why we call it blackface.
Inappropriate culture. Inappropriate culture.
Yeah, it's very inappropriate.
My thing is, though, you don't see me going around with Asian eyes with the wop. Yeah. Like, I'm not being disrespectful to nobody, race or culture, and none of that. Because the fact is, I don't go around speaking Chinese because I don't know how to speak it. I try, but I won't do it. I won't make fun of Africans because the fact is, if I'm one of them, why would I make fun of them? 2, I would never disrespect anyone's culture, because why? They shouldn't disrespect mine.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're just not used to anybody standing up for black culture. Let's be real. We haven't been able to do it for years, and I feel like these are the first 2 decades where we have been able to say, the first few decades, I would say, that we've been able to stand up for ourselves and say, this isn't right. This isn't right. They're just not used to it, and I don't give a damn about anybody's comfort. Mm-mm. I'm gonna let you know from top to bottom. If you're an Asian saying "nigga," what's up?
You got a problem.
You know what I mean? But like, I'm gonna fight for my honor and my pride because you would.
Exactly.
You would.
Now I'm hearing a lot of white people going, "Oh, what up, fam? What up, bro? What up, fam?" I'm like,
they learn the lingo.
Like, homie, all this. I'm like, first of all, who gave you this pass, bro? Like, who
Gangsta-licious.
Who gave you this to say this to me out of all things? Like, if I'm saying, "Oh, hi, Josh, nice to meet you," like, I'm being respectful, I'm being professional. Why are you saying, "Oh, what's going on, bro? What's up, homie? What's all that?" I'm like, I left that to the streets.
Because they get one black friend. They get one black friend, and then they feel like they're entitled to say a whole bunch of stuff. Or the black friend will be like, "Oh, no, it's okay. Like, I don't care about you using the N-word, and you may not care about it, but other black people will disagree." So
my head got turned.
And that's actually not a good friend, because you setting up your friend for like you setting them up. Yeah, you setting them up for failure, basically.
It's just knowing you have to. It's important to know who you are.
We have time for one more.
And then we gonna recap and I'm talking shit. Okay, so I guess we done with this topic. So let me give y'all a good heads up on what we was talking about today. So today we was talking about the versus battles with Keyshia Cole and Ashanti. Mm-hmm. I said Ashanti was gonna eat Keyshia Cole ass apart. They was going against me, y'all. So
actually, I was in the middle. So
she was in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
I said Keyshia. I ain't gonna sit up here.
Where's that wine? Where I need her. Keyshia.
Chill out. Let me look at this. What you see?
Keyshia is going down the drain.
It's the correct answer.
Keyshia. Ashanti was going to take her out.
Is that why she took her ass to Kenya so she couldn't do that? So she couldn't do the battle?
That's perfect. So
we got some time on this.
We're going to be talking about Keyshia Cole and Ashanti versus battle. after
Catch your
January
girl
9th,
Just Bree back on Spill the Tea after January 9th, so I can let him know how she mopped the flow.
Molly Wop.
Just mop the flow with your girl, like just mop.
So on the next episode of Spilling the Tea, we're gonna be talking about relationships, sexual healing, and healing in your relationship. So please get ready to talk about everything you got about your love life, your sex life, your tricks, and your toys.
I gotta miss that one because Lord knows I get in trouble.
Lord knows she.
Getting hot.
I get in trouble, baby.
And also Milwaukee love. Like we're gonna see, can we find some love in Milwaukee somewhere? Because you know Milwaukee is very small. You know everybody in Milwaukee love each other.
For the love of more.
Yeah.
For the love of Bree. I got you, girl. I'll be one of your producers.
Look, she said I can't be here for that one.
I get in trouble.
So please.
All this like, why you tell that story about me? And I be like, well, look,
I'm gonna switch
why
up.
You got my number?
If I gotta spill some tea, I'm gonna switch up the names. I got you.
All right,
we ain't gonna do that.
Cool.
Also, we was talking about hairstyles. For me, I need all hairstylists, all hair clients that get their hair done. I want to know how you feel about getting your hair done, how long it take, how you feel about getting it done, the memories that your hair, like getting your hair done, you have memories about that shit. I want all that details. If you feel like you want to do that, please inbox me at Corey Buckley McNeil. Let me know if you want to jump into that about the hair project for me. Mm-hmm. Also, Letters to Santa, December 21st to December 24th. Make sure you catch that at Channel 10, Channel 36.
Shout out to PBS, PBS alumni.
PBS, MPTV.
I'm alumni. Yeah.
I'm getting alumni soon. Lord knows.
I'll be there soon too.
Can I plug?
Yes.
All right, so just as I'm on Spill the Tea podcast, I do have my own podcast where I interview artists in the city. Recently, I just interviewed Little Chicken, and I have an interview coming up with Looney Baby, Rissa Fam. I got all those interviews in the bag. Make sure you go and check out some of your favorite artists on my podcast, The Group Chat NKE. Also, make sure you tune in to your girl Just Bree on V100.7, Milwaukee's only hip hop and R&B, and home of the Breakfast Club.
Hey.
So you can check me out Monday through Friday on air with Reggie Smoothers Brown. He's on from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day, and then you can catch me on my own show on Saturdays from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. You know, let me help you get ready to go out to the club every Saturday, all right?
And then she's going to be here with us on Spilling the Tea, y'all. So
yes.
keep looking out for Bree, y'all.
Listen, I got to be a reoccurring guest because this was definitely fun. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, of course.
I'm glad you stepped in.
Yes.
This right here was the...
This was a good one. Yes.
I got told that I wasn't shit. Also that I'm the worst type of woman. So, you know what? Maybe I might fix that in the future.
You're disgusting.
All my exes, if you come in, I kill you.
You're disgusting.
Yeah.
On top of that, we're gonna...
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Sit your ass down. No, I'm just playing. It's all love.
With that being said, everybody, thanks y'all for tuning in. We all gonna be here for y'all whenever. Please, like I said, put those guns down. Love each other with all your hearts. Stop doing that punk ass shit. Just love, love, love. And yeah, I'm your host, Corey.
And I'm your host, Dree.
Bye.
See y'all.
See ya. We love y'all. Please put them guns down, man. My cousin just got killed.
Are we off? Because I really got to pee.
Oh, you